Okay, hi. You were asking me about my makeup, what I'm wearing. You guys, I'm telling you, it's not even that big of a deal. But I'm just going to show you real quick while I'm telling you why I'm here on TikTok and my story. And hopefully my story can help somebody because that's the whole point of this, right? To help each other. So I just cleared my face. I don't know if you wanted to hear what I wash my face with, but Panaxel, because my skin is acne prone, so I use that and a good moisturizer. That's it. And then I use Bare Minerals. I feel like nobody talks about this either on here. Complexion Rescue. It's a tinted moisturizer, and I'm using the color Cashew. I don't know if you can see that, but so I just do it a little in here. So anyway, my name is Amanda, which you already know, and basically I grew up in an abusive home. My dad was an alcoholic, violent. I mean, he just was violent and mean and just very abusive. We just never knew what we were coming home to whenever we were coming home, and he would yell and do all the stuff, and it was just very turbulent at home. So finally my mom was realizing that it was affecting us kids at home, and so she asked him to make a change, like, you either figure it out or we're done and you need to leave. And so he didn't want to change and he just left. And so my parents got a divorce then. And that's pretty much where, the trauma and all of that, recognizing all of that came, was when they divorced. Because it was happy that he was gone, but then it was like, wow, my dad just left me. Like, he doesn't care, And my brother really felt that as well, having his dad leave him, and it was just really hard. I mean, it didn't feel good. And so we just came to a point of like, what are we doing? So I just did the tinted moisturizer, and now I told someone wrong. Crap. I used the Morphe clear eyebrow gel, and I just do my eyebrows real quick. And I honestly, I sometimes do eyebrow pencil if I have time. But like I said, I am such a simple makeup person because it just overwhelms me. So I just do whatever I have time for. And this is all I have time for, so I'm going to show you. Next game changer right here is Kosas Eye Brightener. And if you said I didn't have wrinkles, look. Crap, what color is this? Crap. Oh. Revealer Extra Bright. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I have dark circles under my eyes, so I literally go like this and get rid of them. I look like I've been punched. So I do that, and I just kind of blend that in with a really good concealer brush, and I take it all the way up, just because my whole under eye is really, I don't know, it's so annoying. It's like black. I don't know. All these people are talking about the puffiness, and I'm like, how do we get rid of the black? I know I'm tired, but damn. So anyway, my dad leaves us, and we're kind of like in this, turmoil state, and it just was really hard. He was an alcoholic, so he treated us like crap, and I just remember feeling like no one is going to love me because of my history and my family, and it just felt like a Jerry Springer show. That's going to age me, but like, it felt like a Jerry Springer show. There was so much going on, and it was so toxic. And my mom was, bless her heart, she was a single mom and working, 12-hour shifts and being a respiratory therapist. And it just was hard. Like, it just was so hard. And I remember thinking, no one is going to love me and want to get married and see what I'm going through because of this horrible thing. So I know it kind of looks kind of crazy. But then I take the Merit color. It's a bronze balm. I just do a little bit of contour, and this is the color Clay. I think it's kind of light for me, but I just kind of do it all around. And hopefully it contours my face. And I use a big brush like that. So I just remember feeling like no one's gonna love me. So I was very insecure, and my dad was very like body image focused. And so I just was insecure about my body and just so many things that you deal with when you deal with a narcissist and an abuser. And so I went to about 10 years of therapy off and on to deal with my insecurities, dealing with an abuser. Okay, now I'm going in with the Tarte, like the concealer, and I'm just gonna figure out, I'm doing this in my camera, you guys, this is pathetic, because I don't have a mirror, but I always do it right there, because I feel like that's a big spot that needs help. Okay, and now some more blending. And so I went to 10 years of therapy, and I learned so many great skills. I learned that my story is what makes me who I am. I have overcome so much because of my story, and I can help other people. I have learned that it's okay to have a dysfunctional home. Like, not all families are perfect, and if you don't come from a perfect family, that has nothing on you. And I also learned that we do not have to live in our past. Our past does not define us of who we are and who we're going to be. And I learned that real quick because I decided that I was not going to be a statistic of someone who's going to continue to get married and marry these abusers and fall into the cycle, that I was going to break the cycle of abuse. And I'm proud of that I did that. Okay, if you know, you know. Bronze Goddess. Watch this. Okay, so all of you that wanted to see it, because I'm a terrible person, didn't show you. Here we go. Here we go. I don't think I can talk and do this at the same time. This is hard. How do people do this? Do you see the difference it's making in my face? Do you see that? Do you? It's not as good on camera. I'm not gonna lie. So now, where's my blush? So now I do blush. I go back and forth between Bare Minerals blush and On the Mauve, or Merit Stockholm, or Tarte. I don't know what this color is, but I'm just gonna do that today because it's fast, and sometimes I do it on my nose. And I blend that in. And I go all the way, and I take it to my nose a little bit, and I go all the way up here. So it took me 10 years in surgery, in therapy. It took me a lot of years to get married. I got married pretty later in life. But I was determined to have a healthy marriage and a healthy relationship. And I'm really grateful that I went through therapy and did all those things that I needed to do in order to heal myself before I fell in love and started my own family. And I'm just here to help people do the same. Like, we have the power to choose whatever we want to do, and that power of choice is all that matters.